A wild finish to one of the final tournaments of the school year down in Wahpeton. The Class B Golf Championship came down to two golfers duking it out for the state title. Northern Cass's Aiden Hall and Zach St. Aubin from South Border. They came into the day tied at the top of the leaderboard, and they stayed that way until the final hole. After going back and forth for 18 holes on Bois des Sioux Golf Course, Hall and St. Aubin approached the final tee both at +6 overall. Hall finally grabbing himself the state championship by shooting a par on that final hole, becoming the first golfer from Northern Cass to ever be crowned state champion. We caught up with Hall after this roller coaster of a tournament to talk about his historic accomplishment.
I was just trying to focus on myself. I wasn't even super aware of the situation until my coach made me aware on the last hole, because I try not to pay attention to the scores. But yeah, it was a battle out there, and props to Zach. He played really, really well. It's unbelievable. I'm still kind of speechless from it. So yeah, it's a great way to end the season, and really fun career. Thankful for everyone that helped me along the way.
Let's take a look at the team standings from Class B. The Central Cass Squirrels winning the state title there. They took that top spot by 33 strokes over the next closest teams, Oak Grove and Bottineau. Shiloh Christian and Kindred round out the top 5 for Class B. And for the third consecutive year, the Cheyenne Mustangs stand tall on the Class A leaderboard. They were led by Nate Pearl in his second consecutive state championship. The Mustangs had 4 golfers in the top 5 at the individual leaderboard to help them finish on top. The FM Redhawks looking to avenge their series opening loss to the Lake Country Dockhounds tonight in Wisconsin. Lake Country with a 1-0 lead here in the top of the 8th. Leo Pena is going to end that drought, though, chopping this one to third base. They're going to be able to make the throw to first. He is out, but he gives the tying run enough time to come back home. We are knotted up at 1 in the 8th inning. Still a pair of Redhawk runners on, and we're going to switch to some prime time programming. Corel Prime rips this one down to right field past the diving Dockhound glove. Both runners make it back home. The Redhawks have their first lead of the game. Some textbook Corel Prime clutch hitting makes this a 3-1 contest. Prime also started the game on the mound for Fargo-Moorhead. Just incredible effort today. Lake Country would tie it back up, so we go into extra innings. Now it's time to put this one to bed. The base is loaded here in the top of the 10th. The Redhawks' first ever team captain is going to bring them home. A deep shot to right field. Sam Dexter knocks this one down the first baseline. It keeps rolling back. A bases clearing triple puts the Hawks up 6-3, and that's going to be the final. The Redhawks rally back for that win to even up the series. These two teams meet one more time tomorrow. And a group of Bison were competing in the National Track and Field Championships today, including a men's runner who's already made some history before the race even started. Jacob Roden ran in the second heat of the 800-meter race tonight, becoming the first Bison in the Division I era to compete in an individual race. Roden's time of 1 minute 49.79 seconds, good enough for 18th place overall, making him an honorable mention All-American. They had some other All-American finishes as well, so Bison Track and Field team continuing to deliver as we get late in the tournament
The
season.
wrestling team had made some noise in recent years. So the other sports are.
That football team's pretty good too.
Yeah, they're
Basketball team's pretty good too.
They're okay. Hutch is back with one more look at your forecast. And might get a break from the storms or the heat eventually, someday.